Put on clothes Andrea had a... Are these not appropriate?
I won't go. I simply won't do it.
Did I buy the wrong clothes? Why did they complete this part? Is there... I don't understand. Do I have to like look in the mirror? I'm clearly overdressed, I guess. Do I not need the mask? Well, I think we look good. So, mask back on. We're gonna go to a party. Do you have to talk to her? I don't know.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
Thanks.
No two ways about it.
Oh, do we go this way?
The
I'm
guard brings peace to our
confused.
domains. Flout its writ.
We go here at night.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Sometime late. Yeah, I feel like I had to wait until nighttime. Good night, Flounder. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style.
Aha!
My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
My mask is just fine.
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Aww. Boo.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Not cool.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
I would have kept the boots. The boots are great.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
He seems like he was in one of the paintings.
Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
Where did she pull that cup out of? Wait, the waitress isn't supposed to eat the food. Why is she eating it? I don't understand this party. Whoop.
Please do not disturb. One false move, ruinous to the entire community.
It's fine.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you.
All
the
have the right
paintballs,
to
cut.
good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and Mother Art?
What? Which one do I use? I just... I like how he gets into a stance. Can I take more paint?
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Can we actually paint? Why can't I take the other colors?
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
But I'm painting!
Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a that green, lush and verdant as a field of vines. To vines and to wine!
One little spot over there.
Scarlet, crimson oxblood. Nice lips, full sensual party. Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
What a fun.
I got it. It's the Soritoro.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
All these people are just... I'm just trying to throw paintballs, man.
Fine. Now, allow me a moment to point. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil, and defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
A true talent paints like the great.
That guy just fell over.
But he's a dancer. That's to say, the other one. He's
Drink?
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
Oof.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Uh-oh.
It must be someone famous, I tell you. Such talent. Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet you?
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two
Fragment
things.
of the script of a
Coin
stage
and
play.
copulation.
Night thick as mud envelops a dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note: scenography must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A witcher walks through the woods in careful, measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. The moon is at its fullest. Long I have waited this night. 3 weeks I have spent in that foul pit, all to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away the time? What? I leave only with a certain sense of regret. We hear the snap of breaking behind the witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. I've got you now, beast! Arrgh! Werewolf removes his mask. The witcher can see it's miller's daughter. He's astonished, does not know what to do. Well, what now? Will you kill me, or perhaps... Oh gosh. It's like an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
Yes.
Do take care, Witcher.
How do they know I'm a... Did she just call me a sugar cookie?
My regards.
Who am I supposed to talk to?
Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet you?
Excuse me.
It's a shame.
Can we... I want to play the party games. What are the party games? What are those?
I was prepared for all sorts of
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
What are you doing?
Greetings and welcome.
Hello.
Look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
From the surfeit of beauty.
Okay. So we release a lantern?
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Excuse me, sir. The mask hides nothing. I know, I'm over here using magic and...
Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust
Do
me.
take
He
care.
promised me he'd meet with you, and so he will.
Can I just go over here? Oh, I am in the water. Not supposed to be in the water.
Hey, Ethan.
My boots! Okay. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing over here. Oh, did this guy just fall over? I guess he's drunk. Okay.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
As for that style, I'm sure you understand. There are... We are busy.
Oh,
We wish to be alone. Please, leave. As for that stipend, I'm sure you understand. There are a great many highly qualified candidates.
Ah, how beautiful.
And how do you aim to do that?
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Employer swears.
oh, it's a dolphin.
Besides, have you not heard the news?
Who did that?
Lips.
Leave us be.
Okay. What is so rude? Bless you. What are the other games?
This is the Let's go. Your boards are because you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Very cool.
They think of if they
I like that. You right there, buddy?
It's a shame.
need I remind you that neither did you.
Oh, gosh.
Do not disturb! Shoo! Shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Oh my.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Laura, oh my dearest, a lone ray of sunshine of the ferment of my life. I shall speak from the heart. For weeks I have been shooting stolen glances in your direction, hiding the hope I dare nurture deep within. Oh goodness. Very affectionate, I give it. I have waited long, gathering the courage to confess my feelings for you. I would certainly be waiting still had not you appeared at tonight's soiree in the company of that womanizing what? Okay, very angry. When I saw the emaciated turd fawning over you, I immediately knew I had to act. I turned to the best weapon in my arsenal, the quill and the well-turned phrase, and began writing you this. Forgive me, it's written on a napkin, for I had nothing more appropriate at hand at the time. Oh, most marvelous of all women, Do not believe a word he whispers in your ear. He is as slippery as a viper and twice as venomous. Reject his advances and let me walk hand in hand with you. Feed your grapes with you radiate, and with you radiate happiness to the heavens themselves.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Oh, what's this? They just dropped their wine. And now they're walking in circles like nothing happened. Quick guys, act normal. We spilled some wine, but we can't let anyone know. Someone. I'm sure it was her. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay. Are you stuck in a loop? I think she's stuck in a loop also.
Color is published deliberations on the nature of existence. It is irrelevant to the work's ultimate meaning.
Why is this so amusing? I don't know.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
Looks like it held a flask of perfume. Gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
We must throw off the manacles of form. Venture beyond the bounds of cognition.
That's to say, the other one. His brother.
Color is published.
The wine must be strong. I'm sure it is.
Exceptional true. Would I ever love to return?
I feel like it's this couple over here that was talking about that he'll be here soon to meet you.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Maybe it's not.
Trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Let me speak a little bit louder and then repeat your grace.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Excuse me?
Quickly, upstairs.
Do we really want to? I mean, she dead?
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
I hope she's gonna be okay. Ah, jeez.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
What? Why can't I?
Must have climbed this ladder.
Ladder? Oh, it's hidden. Turn around. Okay.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Maybe there was somebody here.
Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Stealing gold?
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Who's that a painting of?
Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Why can't I open the door? Oh, here we go. Can I examine that?
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out, fall out. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed,
That's
this is
me.
him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer.
I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Hey, what does she have? She has a hand in this?
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then.
Picture frame?
I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He...
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
if I trust her.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
If he was a thief, then, like, why wasn't he going after... I guess he was only concerned with the heart of Toussaint. Rich Uncle Pennybags, hello. How are you? How are you? Hawkeye, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, hello. I don't think I trust her.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
Why didn't she tell us of this?
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Why didn't she tell her that she had their... This is fishy.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
She's a vampire? She's totally a vampire.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
They were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
She had ink in her room.
Could be something else altogether.
She hasn't been honest with me.
My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
She didn't give us all the information.
Court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Why did she suddenly get up and leave?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
I feel like she's already here.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis!
Oh.
What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid.
She doesn't
but
know.
Why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit.
She is a
so
vampire!
I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too.
Oh, we're about to get
Even
murdered.
You are friends.
Oh no.
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Regis, what have you
Don't
done?
be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
So awkward.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trait for now. Regis mentioned you come from
She's
Nazaire.
so clueless.
I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
Oh.
We shall return forthwith.
Why are we leaving her here by herself? Ah! Oh, is she gonna be okay?
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher,
and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
This is like the mid-season episode in some like suspenseful drama show. It's like they needed to spice it up a little bit, so they're like, by the way, here's some hidden information we didn't give you. Also, everyone that you're looking for has just shown up to dinner.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
It's such good writing though. It is. It's so good.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
I really feel like she's evil.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
I don't know how well this is gonna go.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Goodbye!
You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Do I tell her? Oh.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
He's very good at reading people.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Interesting. She is very smart. I feel like reading people is a skill, though. It is
as nasty as they make him out.
definitely a skill. Alright, the boots are back. Deal with it. Okay. Well, yeah, especially if you're a person of...
What is they call you? Gervant.
That's not correct. Try again.
Is my head ever spinning?
Okay. How do I... Character. It's by spin to win. Yes. Special attacks. Activating certain abilities lets you mount special attacks. To mount a special attack, a special fast attack, hold left click. To mount a special strong attack, left shift and then left click. Got it. Thanks! What are we replacing? Probably this one. Spin to win! Fast travel spot. I walked away from it. More like boots. Well, look at them in all their glory. Look at them in this glorious sunlight. Actually, you know what? Let's just get in here. Hold on. Let's just zoom into the boots. Okay. We're gonna... I can't zoom in anymore! Oh, jeez, I got stuck. Okay. Hold on. Alright.
So say we all!
It does trick the color just a little bit. But they look so good! Okay? Sandy, thank you so much for the follow. Hello and welcome. Can the boots be a different color? No! I mean, yes, they could. We have red. Would you like them better if they were red? Where are we going? No! I like how that's the response. I like them. They're a fashion statement.
The days pass. The pile of work remains.
If you could only color only one red. Yes, then we would have mismatching boots. I like that. I like that even more. But I cannot color only one boot. I have to color them both. Okay, let's put this stuff away. I don't want to lose it. Oh, you know what I really want to do? Hold on. I wish that I could put the mask on it. We're gonna put this armor out here. I wonder, can I get more? How much does it cost for more armor stands?
Renovations coming along all right?
Very well indeed, sir. At this rate, Corfo Bianco will soon be restored to its former glory.
starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The house.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree thoroughly, with every fiber of my being.
Can I have more armor stand?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
How much are they? 500. Oh, okay. Well, not right now.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibley would so quaintly put it, the rash oft contract rashes.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
Can I put this armor on? Nice. Do we like that better than the other? I don't know. I wonder what we look like with this armor and the glasses. We look stylish. I do like the Witcher gear though. Okay, let's put this back in our stash. I know, very Matrix-like. I always thought Trinity was a really cool lady.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Okay.
I once had the...
Now I need to ride... Okay. Slightly southeast.
They're so heroic.
Hi, Roach. Did we finish Roach's, Hi, excuse me. Roach, is your house ready?
Run, Roach.
It's coming along!
What do you get for all that work? Cook in your back once you're on in years.
Roach, you're gonna have such a nice little stable.
Come on. What do you get for
sorry.
all that work? Cook in your back once you're on
Don't diddly, my gummy.
I hope chat knows you're only trolling them when you try on different outfits. I mean, I wouldn't call it trolling. Nearing, oh boy. Okay, escape. Escape! Can I save really quick? I need like a hard save. Save game! Okay, we saved. Uh-huh. Roach, what are you doing?
Not so fast, Roach.
I'm trolling by wearing the boots. The boots are fabulous! Look, we match Roach and everything. Look at this. Look. We look great.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Whoop. Oh, his crows are here. Or ravens. Sorry, ravens. Okay, so midnight was?
So eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it?
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
Have a good day, nothing's
How many men
working.
defend Duntine, you know?
Thank you for hanging out.
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Thanks for believing in me, Dad. Seems like we're making a lot of noise. Should I do all the side quests first or the main story so I don't miss any extra missions? There's a few side quests that I'd suggest checking out, but I don't think that it's required to do it in any order.
It begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
The side missions are really great, though.
Not far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans. Any last words?
Hey, buddy. I really suggest just like exploring. Checking out what you are in the mood for exploring, because there's a lot of side quests that I came across just by exploring. Ow.
What is this? He killed Hugo and Benny. Grab him.
I set him on fire! Ooh.
Ugly bastard. Roderick sent him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
I see no ducals along the road.
Faster!
Load those crates was right. We can flee. We'll manage. Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on. Kill him. Go on, lads. Beat the butcher. I shall show you, rogue.
Ow.
Shut up and fight.
Fire! I like how I accidentally killed him, but the game's like, oh wait, no, this guy's supposed to be alive still.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Of course. She convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the tower, the top floor. What will become of me?
Seems like he was deceived.
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I thank you.